What's going on, Hammer Zone? This is Eric Rhodes. Today, I have the privilege of standing here next to Mason Elkas. Mason is going on to play lacrosse at RPI. I've worked with Mason for a number of years. He is a weight room guy. Mason plays the face-off position, which is a very demanding position. Mason, how do you feel the weight room has impacted your play at the face-off position?
Definitely. I mean, it's the most vital part of my position. You know, it's always a battle at the face-off X. It's always, you know, a matter of who's the stronger man, who's the faster man. And you know, coach, with your guidance in the weight room, you know, you never let me slack off. You know, you're always on me about my form, which, you know, is another really important part, because at the face-off position, you know, because it's so demanding, every part of your body needs to be strong, you know, good mobility and all that. And the emphasis that you put on that in here is definitely allowing me to dominate at the X to a level that most others can't.
And you've been playing lacrosse, obviously, your whole life. We have a lot of young, aspiring athletes that play lacrosse here. What are some words of advice that you have for them?
I guess the main point I would kind of drive at is consistency. But the main thing, whether it's in the weight room, you know, on the wall, position-specific work, really it's all about consistency, right? You see these guys, right, who go super hard for a few weeks, even a month, but then they burn out, right? Really, it's about little steps each day, right? Each day, whether it's, you know, just hopping on the treadmill, you know, getting some stretching, or whether it's the harder days, right, where you're out working out hard, you're out hitting the wall hard, whatever. I would say that's really the most important part, is just consistency.
So Mason, how have you developed that mindset to stay consistent in the weight room as well as in the lacrosse field year in and year out? Like, you don't miss days. Like, you're the guy who's in here putting in the work all the time. You're consistent. How do other kids strive to get like that?
Right. Well, I'd say I'm definitely being very goal oriented is definitely helpful. You know, every day I like to track what I'm doing, you know, especially in terms of, you know, what I'm eating, macro, micros. I'm always tracking that. You know, I have the notes app on my phone every day, tracking, you know, the work that I'm putting in. So I'd say really that's the most vital part, is just keeping track.
The RPI right around the corner. How do you believe Hammer Zone has helped prepare you for that?
Right. I mean, just being in here 3 days a week, you know, helping me make sure I'm always staying on top of things. Right. I was saying before, staying consistent. You know, making sure I'm not taking any days off, you know, putting in, you know, the most effort every workout. And then, you know, the new velocity-based training equipment you guys have has been, you know, super helpful, and kind of tracking, you know, my sets, make sure I'm progressing correctly.
And it's been a pleasure working with you over these years. It's exciting to have you in this summer and to get you prepped for RPI. As always, wish you the absolute best. You have a great future ahead of you when it comes to lacrosse, when it comes into the classroom.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, you're definitely, you know, you've been probably the most vital part to my success as a player, as an athlete, and then also as a person. Coach, you know, you're one of the most standout guys I know, so I really appreciate everything you helped me with.
Appreciate you, my man.